That's all
Didn't
right.
have your number saved. Have we got Wes or Brett today?
I'm actually agency.
Oh, busy. Have you got headsets? We can.
Hello and welcome to the McDonald's Ballarat Toyota match of the day between Redan and Lake Wendouree at City Oval for the round 15 clash. The Lakers have had a trying season with the one win, while Redan have won 5 games, still with a chance of finals. My name is Archie Burley, and today I'm joined in commentary by Jake Bagg on a beautiful winter's day. Welcome, Jake.
Yeah, g'day Archie, how are you? It's a privilege to just have beside you as we watch the round 15 to McDonald's match of the week.
Yeah, it should be good, mate. As we look at the teams in the middle of the ground, we can see that Redan have won the coin toss and are going to the city end. Should be a good contest today. Ball's up in the middle, hit down. Oh, well gathered there by Bond. Umpire calls a high tackle straight away. So Redan looks to go forward. Bond in the middle of the ground. Looks to go backwards. Handballs it to Atkinson. Atkinson running on that left foot. It's well placed, but the Lake Wendouree player gets back. They look to spread the ball wide, and they do, and it's a good kick. He hits up Lachlan O'Connell. O'Connell sees a few players in front of him, wants to go boundary side, can't quite get there, goes over the head of his teammate McKay. Now they mop up. That was well done by Barnes. Back to Atkinson. Oh, Atkinson gets the ball parried, but gets it back to him. Now in the middle, a couple of high tackles, but the umpire's blindsided, and they're going to have a ball up. 75 metres out from the Lake Wendouree goal. Up. Well done by the Lake Wendouree player. Kicks it forward. That was James. Now ball gets parried. Trying to get it, can't quite. Got players ahead of football, they can get it out. Couple of contests, and I think we're going to have a ball up. 45 minutes out from the Lake Wendouree goal. It's been an interesting contest so far, hasn't it, Jake?
Yeah, it's been good. The pressure's been up, both ends.
Just going to try and see if they can get some space here. It's been pretty congested early. Well done from the Lake Wendouree ruckman there. Pushed it out into space. That was here. Now they go. Here goes Redan. Piercing kick. The Lake Wendouree player was well set, and he runs it out of that defence. Really well done by Angus Gove there. The kick was out of bounds on the full. So Lake Wendouree, so Redan will bring it back in, sorry. A couple of players running forward. Just got to try and centre the ball here. Change directions. It's been a bit of pack-to-pack footy. It's down. Atkinson might fly. He can't quite. Lake Wendouree with the handballs, and it's going to be turned over. The player's thrown on the ground. Now umpire says throw in. Two minutes gone on the Ballarat Toyota match of the day between Redan and Lake Wendouree. Yet to score so far. Ball's back in. Pressure. Good tap in front. Well done, gathered and put on the boot, but it's going to be out of bounds on the full. Lake Wendouree will have it back in from the defensive 50. Well set. Couple of short leads. Might go, and he will choose a short one and go. Looks in the middle. They're going to go for the switch, or they might just hold on to it. Look like they've been up to the challenge so far, Lake Wendouree. So they'll go down along that boundary. Good one-handed attempt at the mark from McKay, but the ball's parried over the boundary line. We'll have a ball up out of sight of the ground. Far wing. It's back in. Good tussle between the ruckman there. It's probably one by Redan. Nick Cushing doing the ruck today. The ball is stuck under somewhere in that pack, and have another stoppage. Bit of stop-start footy start this contest between Lake Wendouree and Redan. Well done, can't quite get the hands out, and we'll have the ball up. Oh, again. Gets it off Redan, trying to win the ball back. Good tackle from high from the Lake Wendouree player. The umpire sees it. There's no prior opportunities. It might have gone out of bounds. It has, so we'll have a throw-in outer side of the ground here. Furthest possible location from us in the commentary position. Cushing gets front spot. Wins the ball now, puts it on his boot. Can someone get on the end of it? They can. Here goes Hayler as he gets pushed over the boundary line.
Neither team really able to get a real passage of play going here.
Good input there, Jake. Yes. Safi, they're well set behind the ball. Redan, so they could be able to lock this ball in. Wendouree use hands to get out of it. Well done. Revolvers O'Connell. Now they go back. They're going to hit this kick. This is the most important one. They can't quite. Now he steps through traffic, gets caught. Umpire says play on. They can go here, Wendouree. They've got players out the back. They've got to get on the boot. They've overused the handball. And Redan are going to retain possession. Get it back. Oh, well done. That was a classy pick up there by Joel O'Connell as he sends it forward, trying to hit Lachlan O'Connell, his brother. The ball gets past him. Now mopping it up the clean, and the ball's out of bounds once again. 5 minutes gone on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard. Neither team to hit the scoreboard yet. Seems like a good contest. Wendouree up to the challenge. City Oval here on a beautiful winter's day. Comes back in. Cushing, fighting front spot, gets it down now. Well done by the Wendouree player. Now that goes out. That was classy. Gets it through. The kick's a bit low. It's running, and it's a point. Just missing to the near side. Couldn't quite get the shape on the kick as Wendouree registered the first score of the day. I'll go out now. Redan. Taking the kick-ins. They're going to go back Wendouree. They find a mark inside their 50. They can't over the top with a good defensive mark from the Redan player in Dylan Hart as he gets run down. Now Wendouree, their pressure's been pretty good early. They're going to send it inside again. They've got a couple of leads. Tried to hit something off and the kick was a bit too difficult. As Cooper James gets back in the hole. Oh, that Grant, that is, sorry. Grant, wider, nearly out of bounds on the full, and it is. So Wendouree are going to have another opportunity to send it back in. Just going to try and find a target here inside. He does. Oh, it's well chopped off from the Redan player. Can they win the ball back, Wendouree? And it's a good tackle. The umpire says play on. Wendouree do win the ball. And they get a forward entry. They've had a few this quarter and haven't been able to do much with it. We'll have another ball up, 85 metres out from the Wendouree goal. Goes in, up. Can't quite. Good around the corner from the Wendouree player. Gets it forward. Bouncing ball. Well done from the Redan player. That was Jacob Wirtz. Now they'll move it forward. Can they take the mark in the middle of the grain? Oh, it's chopped off well from the Wendouree player. He's going to move it forward. They got to get it and go. Here goes Tim Collins inside 50, just over the bounce. Oh, well done from the Wendouree player. Good ball, but he coughs it up. Can they find a target? He's just trying to parry the ball in front of him. That's Young. Puts out. Chance now for Wendouree. They kick the goal. They're going to find a target somewhere. Big fist over the top. There's still a chance of going back inside here. Can't quite. Moves the ball in front of him. Well done. It's Thompson on the boundary. Little check side back in. Can't get the ball, and Redan will exit through the safe hands of Barnes and Fitzgibbon. They'll go forward. Handball over the top into the middle. Here comes Murphy. Now, can they hit a target? It's a chip kick. It does. Oh, good hands. Well done from Redan. They're going to send it forward. They're going to play a lurking. Gets over the back. He's going to run into an open goal. Isaac Grant, if he can gather it, he can. Handballs it over to his mate. And Lachlan McLean kicks the first goal of the Ballarat Toyota match of the day. Well done from Isaac Grant to gather it. Handball over the top. 8 minutes in. Redan 1 goal 6 to Wendouree 1 behind. Thrilling contest so far, Jake.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Both teams might just be using their hands a little bit too much. Need to put it on the boot a little bit more. Other than that, it's been good footy so far.
Yeah, that's good. Just trying to get the ball forward there. Wendouree, they probably had, and how often do we see it in footy? Time and time again, a team like Wendouree, they get 10, 15 forward entries, and can't quite get the goal, and the space is all over the top. As it was on that occasion, back in the middle, Nick Cushing at it, wins the hit out against his opponent, and Braden Hyler. So now he might have another stoppage. It's good, tough footy early on. Lake Wendouree definitely up to the challenge. Ball up. Good hit there from Hyler. Can't quite. Cushing did well. Ball out the back. Lake Wendouree retain possession now. Hyler, can he hit someone inside the 50? It's a bit of a dumb kick. He's going to have to take a good contested mark. Good fist coming from Hyler from the Redan play. Now he just ducks his head. Now that's the new rule. If you duck your head, you get pinned high. It's not going to be paid. The Jack Ginnivan rule. So I like to call it. We'll have a stoppage. 35 metres out from Lake Wendouree goal. Nick Cushing went up uncontested there. Don't know what would happen. Maybe someone didn't nominate. Anyway, the ball's pushed into half forward. But well done from Lake Wendouree as they win the ball back. Got to try and hit the kick. Can't quite. Cushing's back there in the hole. Can he gather the ball? He's got to be careful. He's got a couple of Lake Wendouree players around him. Well done there from a couple of them. Now he gets caught. This is Jacob Coxall. Gets the ball out to his teammate. Can he gather it? He can. Can't quite. Gets it back. Well done. Good hands as he holding the ball and it's out of bounds. 65 metres out from the Lake Wendouree goal.
Redan's pressure's been unreal early in this first term. Just seem to be all over them every time Lake Wendouree get near the footy.
Call there, Jake, as the ball's back in. I'll just push out of the way. Was Nick Cushing, and they're going to try and hit the scoreboard again here as a holding free kick. It's going to go Lake Wendouree's goal. It's going to be advantage, and the Lake Wendouree player's going to run it home. Great goal. The crowd gets up and about. It's a tough kick. Went all the way and ran that player home. I'll just get that name of the player yet. He wasn't named on the team sheet. Could have been a late change. It was a good goal off stoppage there, and so we're back in the middle. Cushing, well done. It's it short. Can't quite win the ball, Lake Wendouree. It's a bit of a scrap in the middle. Now they're going to unload again here. They've looked good in this first quarter. The endeavour's definitely there. Oh, Silky from that player. Spins him out. Over to the no-plane player. We're still trying to figure out. Back to his teammate in Braden Ryan and kicks the goal. Great goal from Lake Wendouree. They've kicked the last two, and that was something special from Braden Ryan. One goal, Redan, to 2-1-13, Lake Wendouree. 12 minutes, 20 seconds gone on the Ballarat Twitter scoreboard for the Ballarat Twitter match of the day. Ball back in the middle, good tap out there. And it's going to be another ball up. That was Patrick Corbett, was the mystery player we couldn't find out. Laid in for Lake Wendouree. Well rode from O'Connell. Trying to get over the top. Can't quite. The umpire's just holding the ball. It might be the throw. Now Redan want to go quickly. But this play's streaming. Good kick. That was Lachlan George, the captain, setting the standard. They're going to go one more over the top of the player in the pocket. Oh, great mark. Never looked like missing the kick there, and got the space in front of him. Nearly an uncontested mark. Got rid of his player there, didn't he, Jake?
Yeah, I did. He was a lot more patient with the kick. Made sure he took the 100% option, hit target, shot on goal.
Coming from 35 metres and a tough angle, he kicks it. He'll be able to tell off the boot in this pocket, and he's left it out to the far side. Redan enter their first minor score for the day. 1-1-7 Redan to 2-1-13 Lake Wendouree. 13 minutes gone on the Ballarat Twitter scoreboard. It's a big kick to nearly to the wing here. And Lake Wendouree might go coast to coast. He didn't gather the ball. Can't quite now. Gets the handballs over the top to Corbett, but he couldn't gather the ball. Redan through the middle. Here they go. Here's Atkinson. Can he hit a target? Goes over the head, but they still got the numbers. Oh, a little spin from Grant. Now from 50, low bullet. No, he was just in two minds there. Isaac Grant, whether to go for goal or go for the pass. Anyway, Lake Wendouree out on the outer side. Bailey Thompson is going to go long. Down that line. Oh, it's a good contested mark from the Redan player, but it's a risky kick in the middle to Atkinson. That player taking the mark was Jacob Wirtz. Now they go in the middle over the head of a couple of players. Going to get to the back. It does. Well done for the Lake Wendouree player to keep it in front of him. That was Corbett. Now hands through. Great work from Thompson as well. Run himself in a little bit of trouble, but they get it out. And as a lone player in Braden Hyler here at the ruckman. Oh, he gets the fake, handballs it. Probably could have gone himself as he's wrapped up, and we'll have a stoppage 50 metres out from the Lake Wendouree goal. Back in here, hands over the top. Isaac Grant, good tackle there. Have another stoppage 50 metres out from the goal, and Redan, they haven't had this game all on their terms as yet. Lake Wendouree putting up a good challenge as they set up well behind this ball. They got the numbers, unclimbed bounce, but they're going to send it back in. Can someone take a mark for Lake Wendouree? It's a good contest. Who's at the bottom of it? Redan are. Now they'll get the kick out. Has to take him on. He's caught. Gets the hands. That was well done from Jacob Coxall. And they're going to go on the outer side. Here's Farrisworth. Hits the kick again to Bell. Bell sees the one-on-one deep. And the Lakewood, oh, he runs over the ball, went over the back. Can't kick the goal. That was Lachlan George, the captain. He looks like he lost the ball in the sun. Got over the back to him. He threw it on the boot and couldn't capitalise, but really a little bit of misfortune. It's the long left foot of the Lake Wendouree player. Goes out wide of the boundary. It's going to trickle over. 16 minutes gone in this one. Redan 1-2-8 to Lake Wendouree 2-1-13 on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard.
Both teams are setting up well behind the play in the stoppages. Not allowing any cheap goals to be led.
It's a good one as Redan. They're going to send a long high ball. Can someone mark this over the pack? Oh, Atkinson was nearly dead. Now Lake Wendouree, can they go from coast to coast? They got to go on the boot here. Not muck around with it. It does, but Redan are well set. Unless this ball can get over, it can. Good hands from O'Connell. Back and Atkinson. Oh, he's been pretty classy so far. That's Cooper. It's in front. Might trickle over the boundary, and it does. Lake Wendouree definitely up for the challenge at the moment. Moving the ball quite freely, and Redan just waiting for to get their structures set. I'm sure they will later in the game. Comes back in. Good tussle between the ruckman. Is wrapped up. Player under that was Scott Carlin, but we'll go again here. Neither player got it on the ball until the Redan player threw it on the boot. That was Murphy. Now it gets out the back to George, the captain. He just chips it in front. Can someone take the mark or get on the end of this? It's thrown on the boot from the Redan player as it bounces, and well done from the Lake Wendouree player in Cody Hyler to get back. Lachlan McLean threw it on the boot and didn't make the best contact. Not making the most of their opportunities early, Redan, and they're going to run it out here. Lake Wendouree gets over the back.
Yeah, it looks like for Redan just need to slow it down a little bit, make the most of their opportunities and take their time and use patience.
Just got to try and find a... Go through the middle here. A little bit more Redan there. They've been all over them in the Kester, but not in the scoreboard. Now they'll go forward, Redan. Can someone take a mark? It was nearly well done by back with a flight from Flynn Atkinson. Lake Wendouree finds and plays. Now they got one running on the out wide here, and they find him. This is Jake Adams. Looks up. Oh, he's on the left. Got to hit that pinpoint. Umpire calls play on. I thought it was a little bit unlucky. I thought Joel O'Connell took the mark. Now they're going to go through the middle. Back to Adams. Kicks it forward. But Redan are well set. And he might take his time. He's running himself in a little bit of trouble, but they still might be okay. As Daniel Bond gets his kick smothered. As a contest. Lake Wendouree are fighting hard in this one. Not giving away anything. And another crunching tackle. They're fighting hard for every yard here. Not giving Lake Wendouree a metre. Great work. Wendouree, get it back. Tackled. It's well done and good umpiring so far from that young fella out there as well. It's going to get things moving straight away. Up he goes. Big crunching tackle now. They go forward, Lake Wendouree. Well done from the Redan defender to stay in front there. The young kids at home learning how to defend. I'd copy that technique. He goes in his left foot. Down. Good mark from Atkinson. Looks up. Little chip kick over the top. Oh, it's beautiful. I'll go wide here. They're going to take their time. Go back to Atkinson. They go through the middle. That's Shorty. As wide, gets hit after it. So 2-on-2 here. What can Atkinson do? He throws it on the boot. Can he get the curl going? He can, but it doesn't come back far enough. Another behind register. That was Flynn Atkinson on that occasion. 139 Redan to 2-1. 1-4-10 Redan to 2-1-13 Lake Wendouree. 20 minutes gone on the first quarter. Go over the kick in here, and the umpires said he has to take it back to the goal square. He's going to go now. Do the exact same thing as what he just did before. Run as far as he can and then kick it long up way half to the wing. Good mark taken from the Lake Wendouree player on that occasion. Got a couple in the middle. He ignores that. He wants to go longer, get it moving. The ball was out in front of Coxall and he couldn't get there as it out of bounds for a stoppage on the outer wing.
Redan have looked to be all over him in the stoppages so far.
It's great work from Cushing to help with their stoppages. Cushing puts it down the Lake Wendouree player's throat. Now he gets front position, runs over. Couldn't quite take the marker. Still a chance here. They've got even numbers at the contest. Can't get it out. Atkinson had a fumble. Corbett in there as well. They're all crashing in hard. There's a bit of feeling in this one. They're all waiting for the whistle. The umpire just letting them play, and now he blows it. Great work from the umpire on that occasion to let the ball play. Great work from the players, crashing in hard. A beautiful winter's day in July. Goes up. Bond caught. Umpire says play on. Put more now, taken again. How does the umpire see this? Did he see him put an arm out? He didn't. Another stoppage. So Lake Wendouree Lakers have done very well so far in this contest. Get it down. Good work from Cushing. Did he drop the shoulder? He did, and he drew the high tackle. Professionally was Daniel Bond. Sees his teammate running and hits the kick. And Grant Bell looks up. And once again, a piercing kick in the middle, but the mark was dropped from his teammate in Farnsworth. Now he's got some problems, but the umpire helps him out, giving him a stoppage. Those are the type of skill errors that you can't be making at this level of football. Well up, out of wing. Ball played predominantly on that wing at the moment. Now Lake Wendouree, good with the hands out wide to Corbett, gets it up. They're running on the wing. Can he get this one in the boot? He just dropped it, and the umpire saw that and said holding the ball. That's what's going to happen with Lake Wendouree when they're going to take the game on, go through the middle. It's not always going to be perfect. That's not a perfect kick either. Well done from the Lake Wendouree player to win that. That was Carlin. Now they're going to go back through the middle here. They've got Hyler on. He's going to get it, and he's going to go wider. He's running half back. He's got to get it and go here. He does. Can he hit someone up in the forward line? It's a scrubby old kick. And bounces off the chest of his teammate. Now O'Connell, can he go to the middle late? Redan's all set up. The ball gets over the back. And the Lake Wendouree player runs in and kicks the goal, and he loves it. Lake Wendouree is stunned. Redan here, and Rory O'Keefe kicks the goal. Well roved to the back of the puck there as 3 or 4 Redan players went up for the mark, and he stayed down, crumbed it, and kicked the goal. Redan 1-4-10 to Lake Wendouree 1-9.
Lake Wendouree just looking to have more faith in each other out there, which is leading to a better passage of flow and better footy resulting on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they definitely are taking the game on a little bit more Lake Wendouree, and Cushing just puts it down his opposition Rovers' throat. Now there you go, Cushing again. He's dominating the ruck. I think they're going to start do something about that. Lake Wendouree go forward, another clearance win. The Redan player comes across but doesn't go for the ball. That creates the outnumber. It's 3-on-1 here. O'Keefe lurking again. Can't get it. We'll have a stoppage 15 metres out from Lake Wendouree's goal. It's 1-4-10 Redan to 3-1-19 Lake Wendouree. 26 minutes gone on the Toyota Ballarat scoreboard. Good gather from the Lake Wendouree player, but couldn't quite. So have another stoppage 10 metres out from Lake Wendouree's goal. It's Cushing, can't get it down. Well roved from O'Connell. Now out, they've got to be carefully Redan. They can't cough up another goal. Go again. Cushing gets it down to his teammate in McLean. He couldn't gather it. Like they're in the trenches at the moment, isn't it, Jake?
Yeah, it is.
Can't
seem to get it out of the pack at the moment.
They got to spread and use quick hands, try and get a passage. Redan probably happy to chew these last 2 minutes out. The ball's kicked out of the pack. Well done from the Wendouree player. Oh, but he goes bang, George, and pushes off his teammate, and he hits someone out wide. Player overruns it. He might win the ball back now. He does. Then he gets dispossessed. That was Murphy on the wing. They'll go back. Murphy's still there trying to help out. He gets the handball. Good one into the middle. They're fighting hard here, Lake Wendouree. Trying to get the ball back, and oh, well done from that player. That was quite special. Gets it out. They're going to send it in one more time before the siren goes. Gets rid of his player, and Redan, they're pretty strong in defence. Start to clear the ball out, but it's going to be stuck 75 minutes out from their goal. 27 minutes gone in the first quarter. Redan 1-4-10 to Lake Wendouree 1-3-1-19. This ball's up. Cushing been dominant in the ruck so far. Hasn't reflected the clearance battle, but I'm sure if Cushing has this dominance well into the later stages of the game, it will start to show on the clearance tally. Good contest. Still cracking in hard, and another ball up. It's a down. Kicked off the ground. Corbett there. Well done from Redan to win the ball. That Lake Wendouree player read it well, but then just got rid of it. He threw it. Should have been a free kick. The umpire says play on, and Redan clear the ball out of that Lake Wendouree fortress they've had there. It's probably spent 80% of this quarter in the forward to 50. So they win the ball, tries to push the tackle off Bond. You don't get out of too many of Bond's tackles. Kicks towards the wing. Forward 50, sorry, and it trickles out of bounds. We'll have a stoppage, 1-4-10. Redan to 3-1-19 Lake Wendouree with a ripping start here. 28 minutes into the first quarter. Can't be long to go now. Down, Cushing again over the top. Great tackle from the Lake Wendouree player. stoppage and another ball up. So bit of stop-start footy. Hasn't been the most free-flowing affair, but this could be Lake Windouree's plan as they go forward here. Off the left boot, can they take a mark? Umpire says no holding, and now does he try and take him on? He says no, so we'll have a stoppage. 30 metres out from Lake Windouree's goal. Can they kick one more? Can they kick their fourth in this first term? It's been a great display. No one saw this result coming as he gets through, throws it on the boot. Good one-on-one in the square. Now we help out, handball over the top. They should kick a goal here, and he hits at the post from point-blank range. That was Ethan Preston from no more than 5 metres. Registers Lake Wendouree second behind. 1-4, 10 Redan to 3-1, 19 on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard. 3-2-20 now. That's it. Score to time. The Ballarat Toyota match of the day. Redan 1-4-10 to Lake Wendouree 3-2-20. Nearly third of it's gone in that quarter, and great start from Lake Wendouree. What do you think about that, Jack?
Yeah, it was good. Lake Wendouree, definitely the underdogs, but playing like their chance at finals.
Yeah, definitely playing like a finals team here, and it's good to show the locals what they're made of after a tough and trying season. It's good to come out here and show what they can produce. That was the first quarter. We'll catch you back in the second.
As proud sponsors of the Ballarat Football Netball League, we love supporting local.
And love community sport, and we encourage everyone to get out there, support your local football and netball league, and of course, support local business.
Welcome back to the second term here in the Ballarat Toyota McDonald's match of the day between Redan and Lake Wendouree at City Oval for a quite beautiful wintry day, don't you reckon, Jake?
Yeah, it's pretty cold out. Other than that, conditions are pretty perfect for footy, to be honest.
What else can you expect in Ballarat? So back in the middle, great first term from Lake Wendouree. I don't think anyone expected them to win this game, but the score being 1-4-10 Redan to 3-2-20 Lake Wendouree. Great start for them. See if they can continue this momentum, or if Redan will start getting their game together and really put some scoreboard pressure on. So we're just waiting for the locals to clear off the oval. It was a good contest in the first quarter. See what we're in for in the next three as the ball goes up. Cushing, as he did in the first quarter, dominates that hit out, and they'll go through the middle. Through Barnes. Bit of a scrappy ball, but good hands out. Could have been a throw. Now Lake Wendouree, they're going to go through the middle. Can they find someone? Atkinson is back there, and he takes a good intercepted mark. So I'll go wide up. Good take from Fitzgibbon. Just going to hold it up. Try and go through the middle. It's a good kick out in front of his teammate. Which is broad bent, but he's run down, running into the 50, and Lake Wendouree will get back possession. Going to go wide up. Atkinson can't get the fist in. Good mark from Corbett. Corbett hits the kick. Oh, the player lost it in the sun there. You'd think, which is okay if they're going to go forward anyway. Can they take the mark, Lake Wendouree? They couldn't. No whistle called. There's still a chance here. Can he wheel onto his leg? Gives the hands in the middle. Here's Canny, and he hits the post. Oh, that was unlucky there. Had a good run past handball, dribbled just into the post. 1-4-10 Redan to 3-3-21 Lake Wendouree. Let's bring the ball back to Drew Atkinson. Now over the top of the building. This is Cooper Atkinson now. Gets caught high, but the umpire says playing to Fitzgibbon. Good hands. They're going to go wide out this broad bent. Can he hit the kick? He can. It's a purling kick that works in the middle. He's going to go straight away. Can he hit his teammate? He can. Good hands from Bell. There's a good lead up from Redan, better than the first quarter. Good fist from behind. Fitzgibbons couldn't get the front and centre. Now running around the corner is Grant, trying to get us to the centre of goal. They've got the numbers, they can retain possession here. Redan, they can't. A pack of players forms, and we'll have a ball up 15 metres from their goal.
Lake Wendouree continuing the pressure they had in the first quarter.
Ball goes out, and it's punched over the line. Sorry about that, a little bit of technical difficulties, but back to go. Lake Wendouree going to kick out in the pocket. Oh, it's a scrubby old kick, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's a throw in. They appealed for maybe out of the full because no one touched it yet, but anyway, we'll have a throw in. Back out, 25 metres out from Redan's goal. Lake Wendouree trying to hold up strong here. They do as the tackles his opponent into the deck. Ball up, jumps over his opponent there, and is given the high tackle to the Redan player. That was Braden Hyler. Try to jump over, and it's going to be the captain, Lockie George, for Redan. Try and kick their second goal. Inaccurate in the first term. 1-4-10. See if he can kick this one. 25 out, he kicks. Oh, casual approach, and the wind brings it back nicely. Great goal from Lockie George.
Lockie George has been superb the last few weeks. Definitely key to Redan being able to come back in this.
Call there, Jake. Yeah, as the captain, it was the captain's goal. You just tell the momentum was with Lake Wendouree. A goal like that really bring his team back into this one. 2-5-17 Redan to 3-3-21 Lake Wendouree on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard. 4 minutes gone. Back in the middle, Cushing couldn't quite get the tap now. Down, handball over the top. He's all over him there, and we'll have another ball up. A lot of stop-start footy in the first quarter, Jake.
Yeah, it seems to be continuing at the start of this quarter as well.
So back into it again. Not quite, hits it forward. Well done, good kick off. Well row from the Lake Wendouree player, gets the handballs out. Now they can move it fast through the outer side. Here's Robertson trying to get it forward, can't. Redan win the ball back. Can Grampy get the ball? He just kicks it forward. Well done from him. They get the handball out wide. Can they get a mark here? It's a one-on-one. It's going to be Gampilio. Handballs over the top, trying to get to Fitzgibbon. Now Fitzgibbon gets the ball. He's going to have a shot. No, he's going to go short to the team thing. And it's his teammate in Grant Bell. He's on a tough angle, 25 metres out. Well done from Fitzgibbon to find his teammate there.
Yeah, it's really good to see that, doing the unselfish thing, finding the better option.
He runs in, kicks, he's brought it back beautifully and kicks the goal. Redan have started this second quarter as they probably would have liked to start the game. 2-0 in this second quarter, and they've taken the opportunities. 3-5-23 Redan to 3-3-21 Lake Wendouree. Redan now leading, 5 minutes 30 gone on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard. Well done from Redan there. Back in the middle. Cushing and Hyler, neither could win it. Now running after the ball was Fitzgibbon. He gets in and under those. Look at that mullet go as he's trying to get under every pack. He gives away the free kick on this occasion. Nearly solves his teammate into a little bit of trouble. Can't quite. O'Connell did well. Now they're going to spread. A good kick and a good mark. Going to go back into the middle. This is Canny. Then he finds someone inside that forward 50. Atkinson's well set, and he takes another intercept mark. He's been pretty good so far. Atkinson with a Flynn variety this time. Goes short. Just going to chip it out of here. Now here's Cooper Atkinson. Nearly getting run down, but kicking out wide of Fitzgibbon. He's left a task in front of him. There's 2v1. The other player slipped over. Fitzgibbon gets it, kicks. Oh, it's a well-weighted kick just to get over the top. They've got numbers here. They can keep it in. They do. Umpire said it wasn't out of bounds, and now the umpire doesn't call it because he's not there, and he's just going to stroll into the goal. It was out by a good 5 metres on that occasion. The boundary umpire couldn't make up the ground, and
The Lakers are not happy about that call.
And Declan Murphy has just run into an open. I think everyone knew on the ground, every supporter, every player, and I thought every umpire, but on that occasion he just didn't get around in time, was blindsided. To be fair, it's tough to cover the whole ground, but yeah, it's unlucky there for the Lakers. Declan Murphy runs home Redan's 4th goal of the game, 4-5-29 to Lake Wendouree, 3-3-21. 8 minutes gone in this second quarter. Back in the middle, Bond can't quite now. That was silky from O'Connell. Just gets it forward. Good contested mark. Oh, the umpire says play on. They're going to parry it forward. Couldn't quite get it out of bounds. Good contest so far.
Redan need to start looking towards their key players in George, just to make sure they can stay on top of this one.
Yeah, Redan starting to win some momentum back in this quarter. I think Lake Wendouree need to maybe not worry about the umpire's calls much in that situation, and yeah, start spreading a little bit more, because they've definitely been behind in this quarter. Redan have come out firing. Back in the middle. Good hand over the top. O'Connell throws it on the boot. Can someone take a mark here? He can't, but there's still an opportunity here for Lake Wendouree. Around the corner. Bit of a throw out. Kick now. Bending. It's gone straight through. Good goal from Lake Wendouree. That was Hellier. He kicked that one. Snapped it around the corner. It was good hands from a couple of players in Coxell and Cullen. Straight out to Hyler, and well done from around the corner. Thoughts on that one, Jake?
Yeah, they seemed to create something out of nothing by the looks of that. So it was a superb kick, led to 6 points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, very well done. So we're going to see the ball back in the middle, 4-5, 29 Redan to 4-3, 27 Lake Wendouree. They needed that one, Lakers. Neva Ruckman really hit it in the middle. Cushing not in there at the moment. Now Lake Wendouree win another clearance. They've been on top of that all day. Going to go out wide. Corbett couldn't quite. Oh, good tackle. Brings his opponent to ground. How does the umpire say it? He says play on. Now he dives on it. As they win it back, Redan. Vocal quiet here, the locals. And it's going to be another stoppage. Stoppage central here today at City Oval. Not much free-flowing footy at all. It's a down. Can't quite. Driven into the turf with Fitzgibbon. Now over the top. Oh, well done on the outside. That was from Atkinson. Gets it forward, and he's parried over the boundary line for a throw-in.
Stoppages are continuing to occur in this second quarter, just like they did in the first.
It's back in now. Handball, good tap down to his teammate. I think Cushing back in the run for now. Now they're going to spread fast here, Redan. This is what Lake Wendouree need to start doing. And it's a good tap over the top to stop. They're out over the top if he got that one. And Lake Wendouree need to start spreading and switching more, taking more risks, because I think they started well and they thought they can just hold on to this lead. But Redan are starting to get right back in this match. Good hit out from the Lake Wendouree player there in O'Connell. It's a down. Oh, well done from Bond to get the handball back into the middle. Here they go. Gets it out. Redan ducks his head. Umpire says play on. He's going to say it was prior. He's not. So we'll have a stoppage 50 metres out from the Redan goal. 11 minutes go on the Ballarat Twitter scoreboard.
Redan's pressure looks to be a lot better this quarter than the first term. Almost looks like they've brought out a whole new team.
Good call there, Jake. And it's another stoppage 45 metres out from the Redan goal. They've come out running on top here, showing a lot of confidence in their leaders, which is Fitzgibbons and George, as the ball's kicked out wide. It's going to be a one-on-one contest here. Oh, he tapped over the head, was a Lake Wendouree player. They're going to chase this one down. Here's Cooper Atkinson, but he couldn't quite get there, and the ball runs out of bounds. 4-5, 29 Redan to 4-3, 27 Lake Wendouree. 12 minutes gone in the second quarter. Redan coming right back in this game, in this quarter. Done well as the Lake Wendouree player tries to push through, can't quite. Just turned over and a nice little chip kick. They're going to pull the trigger and they're going to slow it up. He's going to take his time, measured kick to a one-on-one out on the forward flank. It was a good mark taken from the Redan player and Grant Bell. He's going to move it quickly to the one-on-one with George, the captain, in the pocket, and the ball is punched over the boundary line. Couldn't quite get the separation on his opponent he wanted that occasion.
Yeah, they've done well. They're looking long, to kick long, to one-on-one, better than doing the short hands. It wasn't working for them in the first quarter.
Definitely Jake changed their game style up. Now Atkinson, he waited for the ball to bounce there because he knew he was a chance. Now he runs into trouble. How's the umpire going to see it? I think he had prior opportunity. The umpire agrees with me. Now Lake Wendouree win the ball. They're going to go quickly. In this occasion they will. They're going to go straight through the middle, straight up the gut. What can they do? That was good hands from O'Connell. Now to James. Can he find someone? He can't, and it's a good intercept defensive mark from the Redan player. And just like Lake Wendouree did 20 seconds ago, they're going to try and go through the middle. They've got a runner out wide in Daniel Bond. Now he's going to take his time and kick a well-measured kick out in front of his captain. And Lachlan George takes the mark. 45 metres out, a tough angle. It doesn't look like he's confident to take this shot. He's just going to put it to the tip of the goal square. He's got a lot on it. I'll tell you what, he barely kicked that. And he nearly got it through, so that's interesting, that one. You think he'd back himself as the captain to kick that goal.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Arch. He's only just tapped it, nearly gone for goals. If he went back and took his time, definitely could have resulted in a goal.
Now, Corbett. He's just going to take a little bit of heat off this match. It's starting to spicing up after quarter time. And he's kicked it out of bounds on the full. So it's going to be a shot for Redan. They're going to go quickly in the middle. Going to try and hit up Grant, and he couldn't. Oh, but Grant did really well keeping the ball in front of him, and now it's a high tackle. Wendouree aren't going to be happy, but oh, is that Grant? Well done. Going back with a fly to the ball and then chasing the ground ball and getting the free kick for high. That's the one where he's not dropping his shoulder at all. He's just going to pick it up, head over the ball, and great work from Isaac Grant. 15 metres out. Not much angle about it. Should cook the goal, and he does. Boys get around him. They know it's a big goal.
Really good work by Isaac Grant. First of the footy, getting rewarded for it.
Redan stretches lead, and worrying signs here for Wendouree. Midway through the second quarter. Redan 5-6-36 to Wendouree 4-3-27. 15 minutes gone. Second quarter of the Ballarat Toyota match of the day. Back in the middle. There's been a couple of ruck changes this game. We've got another one here with Declan Murphy going in the ruck against Braden Halliup. Ball up, virtually in the same spot. Neither ruckman can get a real run at that one. Down, well done from the Redan player. Get it out now, good tackle. Where's the umpire going to see this? He's going to say no prior opportunity.
Stoppages continue to flow. Can't really get a whole lot of movement. The Lakers can't.
It's an out and out. Can't get any movement going, and just as you mentioned then, Jake, very stop-start footy. Neither team really being able to get it out of this position of the ground in the middle. Wendouree this time, good hands under O'Connell. Went and got the ground ball, well done now. A couple of handballs out. Can't quite win the ball. Redan went it back through Grant and kicked the last goal. They're going to go forward again here, and playing in front, the Redan player. Really well done. I don't think he's got the distance. He's already looking to pass it off. He's only 40 metres out, and he does pass it off. He's gone to his captain in the pocket, and George doesn't win the mark. Can he do something special? No, he tries to soccer off the ground. 3 players are standing in the goal square. I think he thought they were just going to disappear, but it's gone off their feet, and Wendouree aren't going to waste any time. They're going to go quickly. I like this from the Lakers. They get the kick out to Carlin, and they go quickly. Gets the handball. He probably should have just gone for the kick there. Overuse of the handball. Carlin sold himself into trouble, and well done from Redan to win the ball back here. Here's Fitzgibbon on the boundaries. He gets taken over. It's a good example of how they can go from coast to coast, but they've got to be ready to pull the trigger in that occasion. And they weren't.
The Lakers just need to take the game on a little bit more. They seem to be a bit scared to do it at the moment. It could benefit them a lot just to take it on.
This ball's kicked and it rolls out of bounds. 25 metres down to the Redan side. Just a holding pattern in this game. Everyone's really wondering if Wendouree just had a good quarter, or if Redan had an off quarter, if they can show that type of play again. Fist over the top. Atkinson couldn't win it. Really well done from the Wendouree player in Hallier that time. They're going to go forward. It's a 3-on-3 forward. Can't quite. Was the Wendouree player. Hits it out now. They're moving their mids into the middle. They've got numbers that they can get a kick in there. O'Connell wasn't used. Now he's sold himself in a little bit of trouble. Over the top was Hallier. Now they're going to go inside. Can he hit a target? He can. 35 metres, 40 metres out from goal. They had numbers everywhere inside their forward 50 was Wendouree. This player comes in 40 metres out. Kicks. You'll be able to tell everything from the reaction. And he's kicked it across goal. Bailey Thompson that was. Not being the beneficiary of the opportunity as Atkinson gives it back to his teammate. And so they're just going to take their time here in no rush. No many up on Atkinson. He's just going to stroll out of the defensive 50 and then go long to a one-on-one. Who's going to win this? Hallier looks set from the start. You're never going to beat him in that occasion. Goes to the 50 line, does well. They're going to go quickly here. Here's Tim Collins. Goes out, and Atkinson again getting back. But it just bounces out of his reach, and now the Lake Wendouree player sells himself into a little bit of trouble and coughs the ball up. I think they got to start to turn the blinkers off. Give the handball straight in front of you instead of trying to do everything yourself. Lake Wendouree comes down to work rate as the ball is tied up somewhere in that pack.
Atkinson is being huge in the back line for Redan.
Flynn Atkinson playing an absolute blinder. Now, one up from Cushing back on the ground after some medical attention. Couldn't get the ball, and it's going to be another ball up. 25 metres out, 20 metres out from Lake Wendouree's goal. Good hit out into space there. Can they kick the goal? They might be able to. A little fumble for the Lake Wendouree player, and then he kicks the goal. Great work from Lake Wendouree. Jacob Coxwell kicking the goal in the end. And well done from Hallier to move around his teammate, get the hands out, nearly losing grip of the ball, and then, as I said, Jacob Coxwell running into the open.
He had 4 last week, Jacob Coxwell. Trying to kick another bag out there today.
5-7-37 Redan to 5-4-34. Lake Wendouree, 20 minutes gone in the second quarter. Looks like we're set for an absolute classic here. It's got a bit of everything about it. Lake Wendouree definitely up for the challenge for the Ballarat Toyota match of the day. Arrows up now. Cushing gets it down, but once again, Lake Wendouree just winning all the clearances. That was inspirational stuff from Cooper James. Pushed off 3 players and then kicks into their forward line. They look like they've got the edge here. Lake Wendouree, they're going to send it back and forward. Ball bounces past Coxwell. Can't quite get the ball, wins it back. Oh, can he get the hands in the middle? He does. They've got a player over the top open, which is Hallier, if they can get it to him. He does get it now. He's spun. The umpire says he's got to handle it. Not sure about that. Redan are going to run the ball out. They hit the kick. A little bit too much pressure. And he does really well with the boundary umpire.
Making up for
calls it
mistakes
out of bounds. And yeah, the crowd aren't too happy about him tossing the goal earlier. Hopefully doesn't phase in the young fella doing boundary. That's a good throw. Back in. Cushing contesting. Down to Corbett. Really well done. He had a player in the middle. Didn't quite see him. Atkinson going back to flight. Didn't want to in the end, but then gets the ball. Oh, this player comes crashing in from the wing. He would have made 40 metres up there. Crashing in. And going to have a stoppage. You could throw a blanket over 20 players in the middle of the ground there. Couldn't quite. Oh, Atkinson crashed into. Hope he's all right. Corbett goes, takes a bounce. Might want to kick the goal himself. Handballs it off to a teammate. Now from 50 metres, they've got 2 running back. He's just got to keep the ball in, and he does. Lake Wendouree went in the stoppage there and then had 2 players out on their own and being able to hit Tim Collins. It was great work from Callum Mackay to get the kick over the top and nearly put a little bit too much on it. Mackay from 10 metres out. Shouldn't have any problems with this one. He kicks it. Lake Wendouree have hit the front for not the first time today, but Redan 5-7-37 to Lake Wendouree 6-4-40.
Lakers have turned the switch back on. Back to seeing the elite footy that we saw in the first quarter.
There we go, 24 minutes gone on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard, and Lake Wendouree, they're not going away. That wasn't a blimp, that first quarter. They're here to play and they're here to win. They're just letting Cushion jump at it, and once again, Cooper James in the middle gets the clearance. Kicks it out wide. Atkinson, who's been on the end of everything today for Redan, can't quite win it. But Cooper James in the middle has been inspirational for Lake Wendouree. So he's had 5 or 6 clearances himself this quarter. This ball's back in. Cushing trying to find his own ball. And it's coming to the point now, Jake, where they realised how dominant Nick Cushing is in the ruck. They're not even competing for him.
Yeah, definitely.
They're just letting him hit the ball straight down to Lake Wendouree mids, which is working. As Cushing gets another hit out. Down. Oh, that was silky from Grant. Gets a fall, but nearly gets caught as he gets tackled as he kicks. The ball goes not very far, and Lake Wendouree win a high tackle. A little bit of a drop of the shoulder. Now going back. Good contest from a couple of players there. They've got Atkinson out of the defensive 50, which is ideal, but he still wins the ball anyway, Atkinson. He's a star, that bloke. Gets it forward. There's a 2-on-2 here as it trickles out of bounds, and it's all have a breath for a second. Ball up. Throw in, 75 metres out from Redan's goal. Cushing pushed out of it, then pushes it in the path of the Lake Wendouree player, who goes long down the line. He does really well with his body there on that occasion. Bailey Thompson gets it out. Now throwing back on the boot. Can they get a goal here, Lake Wendouree? It'd be very handy as Redan running out and kick it straight out of bounds to the full. That's what pressure does to you.
The pressure on both ends has been unreal this quarter. Definitely a big step up for Redan since the first quarter.
It's a red hot game of the footy as the ball goes inside 50, and a good mark is taken from Jacob Coxall. He's going to have an attempt at his second. He's got a player running on his own inside the forward 50, but he's going to be ignored. Coxall's going to line up for his second after 4, was it last week, Jake, you said?
Yep,
Had a
4 last week.
big month. I think he kicked 3 the week before that. So if Coxall can kick this, stretch it to a 9-point margin, Lake Wendouree can take the momentum into half-time. Here's Coxall, kicks from 50, kicks it high, long. It never really looked a chance, and it's behind to the near side as the ball runs down the hill. 5-7-37 to 6-5-41. Lake Wendouree on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard. It's the Ballarat Toyota match of the day. Back in. Chisels it. Good. Well-weighted kick. Doesn't quite get to his teammate. Bounced off his chest. Grant. How silky was that? Looked like Scott Pendlebury in that occasion. Now down. Hands off. Bit of a high tackle. Umpire was blindsided. And it's going to be another stoppage. It's definitely been more free-flowing the second half of the second quarter, but still a little bit of stop-start footy. Never hurt anyone. Goes through the running Redan. Look at that. You've got to hit the kick here. This is the important one. Can't quite get it down. Oh, well done from Bond to keep the ball in front of him. Tries to get it, keep it in, and taps the ball out of bounds. 5-7-37 to 6-5-41. Lake Wendouree leading Redan by 4 points at City Oval here. 28 minutes gone in the second quarter. Comes back in. Cushing wins the tap once again. Well done from Redan. They want this goal before half-time as he puts it out in front of Isaac Grant. So he's going to load up, or is he going to try and hit something short? He goes into the middle. He's got 2 players to contend with, and and a good interceptive mark from Cody Hallier. He's been really good for Lake Wendouree. They're going to go short.
Only 2 minutes left on the clock. Lake is trying to get one last before the quarter ends.
Go short, bounce off the chest of Atkinson. You don't say that too often. Grant, good hands, back through the middle. Now thrown to the boot. Lake Wendouree want to hold on to a lead going into half-time. A goal here could change the momentum either way. It'd be huge in the context of this match. Ball staying in. Well done from Atkinson. Does really well. And then gets caught holding the ball. Lake Wendouree want to be fast about this. There's 28 minutes gone. We're not sure how long the quarter's going to go for. They're calling for 50. The umpire doesn't want to give it. Now the Lake Wendouree player in Jake Adams goes short to O'Connell. O'Connell from 60 puts it to the tip of the goal square. Can someone take a mark? They can't. Oh, it's bounced off hands. And then they kick the goal. Lake Wendouree kick a late goal. 29 minutes gone in the last quarter. And Jacob Coxell kicks another one. That's his second. And after 4 last week, he's really having an impact on this game now. After a quiet first term, came inside from Joel O'Connell and bounced off the hands of the Redan defender into the lap of Jacob Coxell, and he runs into the open. Great work from Lake Wendouree.
Yeah, Jacob Coxell is a quality player to have in the forward line. Sorry, just even when the ball isn't kicked to him, he still takes that much of the defender's attention and creates opportunities.
Grant goes in forward, trying to find somebody he can't. Lake Wendouree just want to hold on for these last 2 minutes. Not give up a goal. They're just going to hold it. Well done from that Lake Wendouree defender. He's going to act like he's trying to get... Oh, the umpire pins him for holding the ball. And Farnsworth is going to go quickly and hit a target up. 20 metres out, 25 metres out, directly in front. That was the right call from the umpire on that occasion. Ethan Preston obviously had no intent of getting rid of that ball. He just wanted to hold it up. He had to at least act like he was getting rid of it. And, well, good umpiring there. As Redan looked to chip this margin back to 4 points. He kicks, and it's to the near side. 5-8, 38 to Redan to 7-5, 47. Lake Wendouree, 30 minutes gone on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard.
The Lakers almost just need to slow this up and make sure they don't make a unforced error that could result in a score this late in the term.
Everyone agrees with you there, Jake. Lake Wendouree already have the momentum. They don't need to do anything special. Regroup at half-time and take in what they've done. They've been inspirational in this term. As Cushing wins another tap, but here go Lake Wendouree again. Corbett, can he hit someone? He goes out wide to O'Connell. He can't get the ball. It's well won from the Redan player as it's kicked out around to the full. So they're going to go quickly here. There's 31 minutes gone, just over. Lake Wendouree are probably going to want to try and send it in again. He's going to look to the middle. The umpire says play on. He has to get going. Long down, Atkinson coming over the top of the fifth. He's been absolutely everywhere. He's had his own ball, hasn't he?
Yeah, I couldn't
Cooper
agree with you more
Atkinson. Comes back in. Cushing. Don't think he's lost a rock hit out today. Tries to put it down the throat of his teammate. Kicks towards the boundary as the siren goes. For the McCafe halftime break. It was a good half of footy there. Redan 5-8, 38 to Lake Wendouree 7-5, 47. Had a little bit of everything, didn't it, Jake? Redan starting off quite slow. Everyone thought today that still being in finals contention that they'd come out and blow Lake Wendouree away, but they've showed up today and they take a 9-point margin, 9-point lead into half-time. A long quarter that one, nearly 33 minutes, but a couple of players you thought played all right. Cooper Atkinson was one of them.
Yeah, Cooper Atkinson.
Yeah,
Lockie George had 2 goals, was it?
Yeah, Lockie George with 2 goals. Your man Jacob Coxell as well from Lake Wendouree. Mentioned he kicked 4 last week. He kicked 2 so far, and he could have had 4 or 5 if he kicked accurately. Is there anything you think that Redan need to do or that Lake Wendouree need to do to win this game?
Redan opened up that the start of the second quarter really well. They just need to find that footy again if they're going to get back on top of this one.
Yeah, I think that the stop-start footy really suited Lake Wendouree's game. And Redan want to get that free flow footy going. with the fast mids and outside players. But I don't think Lake Wendouree mind. It's a bit of a scrap to the end, and if they do, I think they can hold on for the end of this one. We'll catch you on the other side of this break. It's good listening.
As proud sponsors of the Ballarat Football Netball League, we love supporting local.
And love community sport, and we encourage everyone to get out there, support your local football and netball league, and of course, support local business.
Welcome back to the Ballarat Toyota match of the day. It's the third quarter between Redan and Lake Wendouree. Good tap from Cushing. He's been dominant at the ruck so far. Redan 5'8", 38 to Lake Wendouree 7'5", 47 on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard. So ball goes up again. Good contest in the middle. Well done from that player from Redan. Gets it forward. They take a mark and they can't. Lake Wendouree set up well behind the ball. They take their time. It's a scrubby little kick from Scott Carlin, but it might work out with hands over the top. Here's some more free-flowing passage. We didn't see much of this in the first half. Good kick, hits up. Jacob Coxall in the middle. He's got 2 goals. He's kicked 4 last week. Dangerous all over the ground. He's going to go to the one-on-one. Forward 50, and it's punched out of bounds. It's a good contest so far. Redan, dare I say it, would have got a bit of a rev up from their coach at half-time after the performance against Lake Wendouree in the first half. Lake Wendouree currently holding a 9-point advantage as the Lake Wendouree player tries to get through, can't quite. Now picked up from the Redan player, trying to go back, and the ball's out of bounds.
Lake Wendouree looked to be setting up perfectly around the stoppages, despite not being able to win the tap every time. They're able to walk away with the footy most of it.
Ball back in, Cushing. It doesn't win the tap this time. That was well done from Hallier to keep it in front. Redan trying to get the ball as it runs out of bounds. It's been an interesting game of footy today. A lot of stop-start footy, and I think that's much to Lake Wendouree's game plan. Try not to incorporate Redan's fast running on the outside. Make it a bit of a scrap as Cushing wins this one. Hallier, good contest. In there is Atkinson, can't quite now. Lake Wendouree win the ball. They're going to take it on here. Got to hit it, and Atkinson, he was absolutely everywhere in the first half. He wants to go quickly, goes over the top of Fitzgibbon's head. Now Fitzgibbon gets it, goes back in the middle. This is a better build-up from Redan. Can they hit someone in the forward 50? Goes over his head. It's still a chance here. They can take their time. Ball back over the top to Bell. Bell inside. Are they going to load up here? Giampillo back. Now Atkinson. Can he go short? He does. Umpire says play on. Now they have a shot. And it's out of bounds.
There didn't look to be anyone around him then. He definitely could have taken 2-3 seconds, straighten up. Had a kick that might have been able to go for goal.
Definitely Jake. Good call there. Short that was, missing just right. Oh, it's a good work from George to get it out. He's been inspirational as the captain today. Over the top. Running after the ball's Hallier. He gathers now. Handball back in the inside to Gove. Gove down the line, standing under its Lake Wendouree player, but over the top is a good mark from the Redan player. He wants to go quickly and hits up the Redan forward in Declan Murphy, who kicked a ripping goal in the second quarter from the pocket. Bit of one of the most controversial goals you'll see. It was about 10 metres out of bounds, nearly in the car park, and then ran into an open. This one a little bit more conventional. Coming from 25 metres out. Shouldn't have any problems with this one. And he slots it straight through the middle. Redan get the first of the third quarter. 6-8, 44 to Lake Wendouree, 7-5, 47. 4 minutes gone.
Yeah, the Redan forwards look to be leading with a lot of confidence. They know they're going to be used and rewarded for their efforts. They're just making the most of the opportunities.
You're right, the midfield dominance is starting to get on top from Redan, and much to Nick Cushing's dominance in the ruck. Here he goes again, straight down. Oh, but good row from the Wendouree player. Atkinson gets it, little backwards handball to his teammate in Broadbent. Broadbent goes down on the wing to McLean. McLean gathers the ball. He's going to try and take him on. He's got a bit of time. That was pretty silky. Sends it inside the forward line, goes over the top, but coming back with a fly is Braden Hallier. He's had a good game. Wants to go quickly, as Lake Wendouree needs to do, but he turns it over. There's the risk of going quickly inboard. There's a high tackle. So go short, back to Atkinson. who I reckon's had 45 disposals across half-back. Over to his captain and George. He'll make the right decision. We always know that. He'll hit a teammate, and bang, there it is. Oh, not paid the mark. That was unlucky from the forward. They've kept it alive anyway. Out the back. Can they get someone running past? It's a handball. Just misses his target. They're still cracking in. You can throw a blanket over 15 players right now. Over. Can't quite. Good work. Kicks it forward. They find a target. Man all alone takes the mark. Great work from Redan. Lake Wendouree thought they cleared that ball out, and it's that man once again, Declan Murphy, who's kicked 2, lining up for his 3rd. He's been the man for Redan today. From 30 metres out, Declan Murphy to take the lead back for Redan. Kicks. It looks beautiful off the boot, and he's hit the post. Oh, he just couldn't bring that one back far enough. Lake Wendouree don't want to mess around with it. Want to go quickly. Fortune favours the brave. They go into the middle. Oh, that was silky from that Lake Wendouree player. Now they keep going. They've got a man over the top. If he can take the ball, he can. Hold it up. This is Bailey Ryan. He's going to hold, stop, prop, kick. Atkinson's there. He gets the fist in. Doesn't lose a one-on-one. Running after the ball is O'Connell. Looks to get it out, and we're going to have a throw-in 50 metres out from the Lake Wendouree goal. Hasn't entered their forward 50 this quarter. It's been the first time.
Atkinson's has been absolutely huge in the back line to open up this term. Hasn't been letting the ball go anywhere near the forward line.
It's interesting you say that, Jake, because Atkinson has patrolled that half-back line beautifully, and then as the ball plays kind of that loose when the ball's in Redan's forward line. So Redan win it once again. Great tackle. How's the umpire going to see this? He's going to pin him holding the ball. He's red hot on that, this umpire. They're going to go quickly here, Lake Wendouree. He's going to take his time and want him to hurry it up, but I think he's more than happy to take it up. This is Coxell. He's had a good start. Goes long. Who can take a mark here? Coming across Atkinson again. Good fist from behind. Ball stuck under. Gets out. And Redan are going to turn it over. Straight back to Coxell. He's been huge today for Lake Wendouree. Can he hit someone this time? Goes shorter. There's still not going to be a scoring distance. Coxell's got to work harder. He plays on. Nearly gets done. Now he just kicks a hospital ball. Can someone get under it? They can't. Now running through Coxell again. He's had 4 disposals in 2 minutes here. That's it forward. And it runs out of bounds away from Bailey Thompson. Couldn't gather the ball there. Redan 6-9-45 to Lake Wendouree 7-5-47. 8 minutes gone in the 3rd quarter.
Lakes have been doing really well to get repeat entries into the forward line here.
Over. Well roved. Dare I say it, could have been Coxell. Goes over. Well done from the Redan defender there. That's it out, and they get a mark. That was classy from Jacob Short there. Now they're going to go. Gets over the top. That man couldn't quite. And Declan Murphy, he's had a great quarter. He's kicked 2 so far. Could have kicked his 3rd. He's had 2 points as well. 2-2 to Declan Murphy, and it's a great contest here. Only 2 points in it. Back in. And Cushing's happy to see it over the boundary line. 9 minutes gone in this 3rd term for the Ballarat Toyota match of the day. Back in. Furthest distance. Atkinson in the ruck this time. That's interesting. And he wins the tap. What can't that man do? Gets it back. Stuck in the bottom of the pack. And it's going to be a ball up.
The Lakers are doing really well just to not allow Redan to do their fast play footy that they love to do, which is stopping them from taking advantage and taking over this game.
We've got a free kick to Lake Wendouree. They want to go quickly. They want to go through the middle. Oh, good lead up. He just dropped the mark. That was unlucky from Cooper James. Now, well done. Good. Head under. It's going to be a free kick for legging here. Too low. Atkinson. Goes short. He's going to take a little bit of pepper off this game. We've got a man in the middle if he wants to take him. He doesn't. He's going to go down the line. It's a scrubby old kick, and it's out on the full. Those skill execution errors that you can't be making at this point in the season.
Yeah, the unforced, couldn't agree more, Bells. The unforced turnovers just aren't needed, especially when they're playing for their last chance at finals.
Yeah, for sure. As we speak, they're only a game really out of finals, or 2 games out of finals, but there's still a chance. Redan, if results go their way, they've got everything to play for on the line as the ball's back in. Well done, takes it on, takes 2 plays on. That should be holding the ball, and it is. Now, Wendouree got to... Now, Redan got to get and go here. Everything to play for. Goes out. And it's out of bounds. Cold, blistery day here in Ballarat at City Oval. So it always is in Ballarat, but the grounds are in beautiful condition. Great work to the Ballarat Football Netball League. Hits down, Cushing again. Atkinson involved. Grant there as well. Can't win the ball, and it's trickled out of bounds. I'd like to get your take, Jake, on some of the grounds that we see in Ballarat compared to where me and you are from in Geelong.
Yeah, the grounds here, they're nice. They're very good grounds. Perfect conditions today for it.
Definitely. So Atkinson gets a forward kicked. Could have been a push in the back. Umpire says play on. It's going towards the boundary line. Isaac Grant makes sure it does. And we're going to have a stoppage inside Redan's forward 50. 12 minutes gone in the third quarter. Everything to play for Redan. 6-9-45 to Wendouree 7-5-47, which could be one of the biggest upsets of the year. Wendouree could steal this one. Goes forward, throws on the boot. Atkinson there, couldn't get there. And it's going to be just bounces within the field of play. We're going to have a throw in on the outer wing. Ball spent most of the day over that side of the ground, which is interesting because the wind's actually coming our way, so it just happens sometimes in football. Atkinson again in the ruck. I love that move from Redan. Got a feeling Cushing may be off injured because he's been absolutely dominating the ruck today. Pushed forward. Umpire says no prior opportunity.
The Lakes are doing really well to set up behind the stoppages and not allow them to get out.
As we speak, for an AFL score update, Collingwood probably got themselves in another tight one here. 12-9-81 to Port Adelaide 9-9-63. 15 and a half minutes to go at the MCG. Let's hope they can hold on there for 10 in a row. Go Pies. So back at City Oval. Hand down. Atkinson does well. Goes down there. Hope he's not injured. Looks like he could be holding his knee, and no, he's all right there. It's the one player you don't want going up for Redan. He's been inspirational today. Now he lets his opponent Hallie just hit the ball when George comes through. That was beautiful from Lockie George. Can he hit someone in the lead? He can't. It's intercepted. That's the type of run you need for Redan to try and inspire their team. And who else better to do it than the captain? Oh no, a little fumble there, but it's not going to work out for Wendouree. They go on the outer side. Picks up the ball. Couple of players run over it. Good tackle. They've got the numbers here, Wendouree. Govey goes down. Can't quite. Couple of players there. Can they get this? Cox all over the back. Tries to get the hands through. Now they've got a man over the buck in O'Connell. O'Connell gets run down from behind. The umpire says it was knocked out in the tackle. And now the clanger from out wide. Atkinson nearly turned it over. Coxall chasing after it. Oh, and in hard again. It could have been given legged. Atkinson, good hands over the top. Now McKay, can he hit the kick? On his opposite, he exits straight to the opposition. in Craig Peters. Now they're going to go through the middle. Here's Hellier. He's had a good day today. Goes long. Can someone take a big pack contestant mark? Coxwell came over the top and absolutely flattened that Redan player. Didn't look like he had really any eyes for the ball. Just straight at the Redan defender. And they're going to exit here. Through McLean. McLean down that line. It's going to be a centimetre perfect kick. It wasn't, but it's going to work out for Wirtz. Wirtz, handball over the top to Farnsworth. Farnsworth, can he do something special here? Kicks on his left foot, and oh, it's punched over the line by the Lake Wendouree defender. Great work from Farnsworth, though, having a shot there. He couldn't centre it to anyone. So they're going to exit. Lake Wendouree. Wendouree, go back. Down. This player's sat on top of it. The umpire says no prior opportunity, so we'll have a stoppage 50 metres out from Lake Wendouree's goal. Redan's goal, sorry. Yeah. Out. Couple hits. Go back. Lake Wendourea. Good there, and it's parried over the line from James. Often James up. So the wind gets a little bit stronger and the temperature drops a little bit lower. Ball comes back in. George trying to will his team on at the bottom of the pack. The umpire's seen a free kick for Redan. It's going to go the way of the captain, Lockie George. That's why you put your head under it now. I have a feeling, Jake, after the first quarter, when he dabbed at that one and kicked it 50 metres quite easily, if he kicks through this, he could have the distance.
Yeah, definitely.
The captain, George, gives it a huge ride to the top of the goal square. Can someone take a mark? They can't. It's over the top. Can they get a boot on it? No. Daniel Bond could not get a foot to that one. As the ball's over or behind. Redan 6-11-47 to Lake Wendouree 7-5-47. We're all square at City Oval. 17 minutes gone in the third quarter. Goes long down over the head of the Lake Wendouree player. Can they get it back? It parries out of bounds. Oh no, it doesn't. Well saved there from Fitzgibbons on the outer side. Handball, now it's out of bounds and we'll have a throw in. There's a bit of feeling in this game. Everything to play for. If Redan win this, a couple of results go their way, especially with the teams having a bye this week. They can definitely play finals. It's back in. Well done for the Redan player. Oh, he gets the hands up with Silky out there. Can they find a target inside 50? They go long. Gets over the top. Oh, well done from Murphy trying to get the hands out. He's been good today. Back for Lake Wendouree was Grove, but he runs his teammate into a little bit of trouble. It's going to be behind for Redan. 6-12-48 now to 7-5-47. Lake Wendouree. 18 minutes gone in the third quarter, and they take back the league, Redan.
Redan's pressure's been unreal to open up this third term.
Yeah, they've sustained pressure this whole quarter. It's been good. It creates errors like this one right here, straight down the middle. That should have been easy. Atkinson, can he find someone? He can. He can find his teammate in Jacob Wirtz. And just like you mentioned just then, Jake, the pressure from Redan has been immense. And it creates errors like that from Lake Wendouree. And now Wirtz, probably the biggest kick in this game so far, to put Redan in front by 7 points. It goes back, it looks a little bit left, it holds the line, comes back beautifully, and Jacob Wirtz kicks the goal for Redan. 7-12-54 Redan, and they've taken a 7-point lead in this one to 7-5-47 Lake Wendouree, and I think it's been a story of accuracy. Redan didn't take their chances so much. They were dominating the game in certain areas. And now Lake Wendouree, they did take their chances, but the midfield dominance and halfback dominance starting to get on top. 54-47, 20 minutes gone in this third quarter. The Toyota Ballarat match of the day. Down. That was beautiful from Atkinson. Gives the handball off to Barnes. Barnes, can he find someone? He goes out wide. That was beautifully done from Bell. He got rid of his man, and then he was... Oh, and then the free kick was given away. I thought something special was coming up from Grant Bell there. They're going to go short. They're going to be careful kicking across goal. We know what happened last time. Gives it out. He takes a dash. They're going to do something special here. And Tim Collins goes out wide to Scott. Looks down. Oh, it's a good mark going back with a flight. From the Redan player. He kicks it all of 8 metres to Cooper Atkinson. Now they go down. Well done from Redan to get it forward. Can he take... Oh, it's a centimetre perfect kick to Bell on the lead. He's 55 metres out. Doesn't have the distance. Couple of leads coming at him. Puts it to the top of the goal square. Can someone take a mark? It goes. Keeps going. Grant couldn't get on the back foot. Now Grant. Can he swing onto his left? He will, but he gets bumped as he kicked it. Not holding the ball. You have to tackle him. Now run down. Umpire still saying play on. He's put the whistle away this quarter. Fitzgibbons with a great tackle. It's still play on according to the umpire. They're going off the crowd. Now, can they hit a target back in the middle? They can. Finally, an opportunity. Don't know if the umpire's allergic to metal, but he did not want to blow his whistle there. He's going to have a set shot for Lincoln Barnes from 35 metres out. Kicks. It looks like it's there. It is. Redan, 8-12-60 to 7-5, 47 Lake Wendouree. 22 minutes gone on the Ballarat Tour scoreboard. This is the Ballarat Tour match of the day between Redan and Lake Wendouree.
Yeah, Redan have really taken over this third term. The Lakers haven't got every call that they want, but they just need to stay disciplined and go for the footy.
Budrell. Wise words there, Jake. Yes. A couple of calls didn't go their way, Lake Wendouree, but they're still right in this game. They're going to make sure they stay disciplined, stay hunting the footy. Atkinson, oh, he's been great everywhere. Barnes coming through, couldn't take the ball. Gets back with the tackle, couldn't quite. Now the ball squirts through. A couple of players there, including Atkinson and O'Connell, but it's going to be a ball up. Virtue in the same position. Huge last 8 minutes or so in this quarter. Atkinson just lets O'Connell hit that one. Couldn't quite get to the ground. His player losing his feet. Lake Wendouree are going to go forward, but they're well set up behind the ball through McLean. McLean goes in front of his teammate in Bond. Bond trying to pick up the ball. Gee, it's a scrap out there. Both teams putting in 100% effort. This is huge for Lake Wendouree. They've only had one win this year, looking for their second. Hit down from O'Connell. Barnes, he's been huge this last 5 minutes, over the top to Bond. Now Atkinson, can he hit his brother in the middle? He can. Flynn Atkinson might just take some time off the clock. Might give it back to... No, it'd be greedy to give it back to his brother. He's going to go longer with an absolute floater. Looks all right, but getting back with the flight was a Lake Wendouree defender. Now he runs himself in a little bit of trouble. And his tackle... Player down behind play was Joel O'Connell, but it looks like he's going to be all right. Just hobbling off there. Maybe a little bit cramp in the late stage of this game. 23 minutes gone in the Ballarat Toyota match of the day. Atkinson couldn't quite pick up the ball. Now in and under. Great hands from Atkinson. He's been a star. Best on ground by far for me today.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with him more there. He's been absolutely everywhere. Started down back, now he's playing in the ruck.
Up, Atkinson. Another tap out. Gives it to a Lake Wendouree defender in Corbett. The ball's going to run out of bounds. The umpire says deliberate. No, he's going to say throw it in. The outer side of the ground. The furthest possible distance from us in the commentary position. Have it in here. Isaac Grant, Fitzgibbon. Oh, over the contest here. didn't win the contest on that side that time, Atkinson. He just jumped on the ball. And luckily the umpire says he didn't do it intentionally. It's going to be a ball up. Atkinson. Let's Hellier have that one. And then, oh, well done. Redan through the middle. Look at the pace they've got on this ball. This is what... Oh, good tackle, though, from O'Connell. It's exactly what Lake Wendouree don't want. It's for Redan to get pace on the ball. Fly it from one end to another.
Couldn't agree with you more there. They've been doing a great job all day of just making stoppages to stop that flow of movement.
So go forward. Really well done. From here we go. The ball's forward now. Can't quite get there. And oh, he's kicked the goal. Off the ground. Lake Wendouree kicked the goal. On that occasion, it's Cooper James. Ball over the back. It looked like Redan was set and well placed behind the ball. Cooper James coming in and kicking the ball off the ground.
The Lakers look to be moving a few of their forwards into the stoppages, which is both creating space in their forward line for players to lead into, as well as getting players in the stoppages to help win them.
Hold on, 8-12-60, Redan to 8-5-53, Lake Wendouree, 25 minutes gone in the third quarter. City Oval. Ball tap, and we're going to have another ball up. And for those of you at home, all listening that are interested, Collingwood 13-9-87 to Port Adelaide 10-10-70 with 6:40 gone to go on the clock, and Port Adelaide just knocked another one back as the ball's back in play at City Oval. Redan win the ball. Atkinson moves it forward. Can they take a mark here? They can't quite. By Bond, he keeps the ball alive. Handball over the top. And the captain, Lockie George, gets one straight back for Redan. 9-12-60 to 8-5-53. 21 minutes gone.
The Lakers haven't had to stop for that fast ball movement all day.
Great work from Daniel Bond in the pocket there. Got rid of his player, drew Lockie George's defender. Handball over the top, as easy as it gets. That's a danger for Lake Wendouree. They want to be free-flowing and score, but Redan are nearly the best at it in the competition. Cushing back into the ruck. Looks like he's hobbling a little bit there, but he's going to push on. As Barnes gets the ball. He's going to look up. Swing on that left foot. Calls for his teammate to get it. Goes over the top. Murphy couldn't take it that time. Short. Fitzgibbons. Oh, well done. Rose up beautifully. Now runs to 45. Kicks, and he hit his teammate again. In Isaac Grant. Well done from Fitzgibbons. He's running on. He wants it again. No. Grant, go back and have the shot, son. It's a huge kick in the context of this game. 9-12-66. Redan to 8-5-53. Lake Wendouree. 28 minutes gone in the third quarter. Ballarat total match of the day. To extend this margin to 19 points. Zach Grant, 40-metre kick. Kicks, it's not coming back the right way, and it's going to be out of bounds on the full.
What's interesting here is the umpiring. They're using 4 field umpires, which is switching to boundary umpires as needed, instead of having set boundary umpires.
Yeah, not the conventional way of doing things, Jake.
Not at all.
But could be a lack of umpires in the system, which is never a good thing. But if you're interested in becoming umpire, please do. The ball's one out by Redan. Good, parried forward. Oh, there's dangerous here. Is Grant trying to get the ball forward. Can't quite now. Sits on someone and he's given the high tackle. So Lake Wendouree, they're going to have a minute or so to burn off the clock here if they want it. Or are they going to go? Try and go through the middle. Just going to sit back. Now they will go. Goes out wide over the top of Cushing. There's been a free kick to Lake Wendouree. Now they can probably pull the trigger. Just for the reason that they're not going to be able to get the ball back in time, Redan, so to their forward 50. So if they go long now, they can probably be safe. Also, a 7-point margin's better to deal with at three-quarter time than a 13.1 is. Here we go. Huge contest, and it's punched out as the siren goes. 9-12-66 Redan. Lead 8-5-53 Lake Wendouree by 13 points on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard. 29 minutes that quarter went for. Jake, any thoughts?
Yeah, Redan really ran over the top of that quarter, showed what they've been showing all season, and showing that they're good enough to play finals.
Yeah, I think they got a rough start. Sometimes you just got to win ugly, and this might be what they have to do today, Redan. But the Lake Wendouree, do they have anything left to give? Let's hope we can see some of that ball movement they showed in that first quarter in a bit. We'll catch you on the other side of the three-quarter time break.
As proud sponsors of the Ballarat Football Netball League, we love supporting local.
And love community sport, and we encourage everyone to get out there, support your local football and netball league, and of course, support local business.
Welcome back to the Ballarat Twitter match of the day. Atkinson in the middle. Can't quite, and it's going to be a ball up. And as we speak, Collingwood are about to win their 10th game in a row. 11 seconds to go at the G, unless Paul can do something special. Back in the middle, Barnes sends it forward long. And Grant takes the mark. Redan 9-12-66 to Lake Wendouree 8-5-53. 30 seconds into the last quarter. This would be a huge start. Collingwood have just won by 6 points. 13-10-88 to Port Adelaide 12-10-82 at the MCG. Here's Grant. Extend the margin to 19 points early in the last quarter. Isaac Grant goes back, looks a little right, but it's going to go in and slots it. Great kick from Isaac Grant.
He's having a great game out, Isaac Grant. Seems to be everywhere in the forward line for Redan. Creating opportunities, taking his own opportunities. Not much he can't do down there.
10-12-72 to 8-5-53. 13-point margin. No, it's not. 19-point margin early in the fourth quarter. Might be a bridge too far for Lake Wendouree. Or do they have something else to give? Atkinson wins it again. He's been brilliant today. Somehow gets the kick forward. Can't quite grab the ball. Here comes Bond trying to get his hands through. Try to be a bit too fancy there. Players diving left, right and centre behind the play. And Gampello couldn't get his free kick that time. Atkinson just lets his opponent grab it out. It comes out to Bond. Bond just lets the ball go. Umpire says play on. Now Lake Wendouree. Oh, Atkinson with a great tackle. Now the umpire, he just doesn't want to call anything here. Atkinson in and under. He's given a legging, that's not what the rule's there for. Got his head over the ball. He didn't slide in at all. Now, Lake Wendouree, can they get one back? They go inside through, oh, it's smothered. Good smother. The umpire says he's dropped his shoulder and it's going to be a ball up. Good work from Cooper James in there. In under the pack. They let the ball go a little bit today. Let the whistle go. Through. That was really well done from Hallier. Bounces in front of the Redan player. Can't gather it. Now handball out. Nearly hands it to his player. Oh, well done. That was silky. Now they go in the middle to Georgia. He's going to come. It's going to be a big crash. Oh, he does get the handball out. They can go here. Here's Barnes from 50. Can he hit up a target? It's just over the head. They've still got the 2-on-1 numbers here. Grant. Oh, he's kicked it straight out. You can't get more deliberate than that. And he's given it a throw-in. I don't think he can make that more obvious where he was going.
Once again, it was the fast-line footy by Redan that led to that. Getting it from half-back all the way to the forward line.
I think after that, midway through the second quarter, it's been all on Redan's terms. As Isaac Grant grabs the ball, runs to 10 metres out and slots it. Oh, no, he doesn't. He hits the post. It's unlucky that, because it was well-roved and would have been a good highlight. As they're going to run it in, run it out. Lake Wendouree go long down the line. Good mark coming across from Lachlan O'Connell. He's been good along with his brother, Joel O'Connell, today. Now they go. Good kick. Hits him up. They're going to go wider. That was good from Sam Canny. Lake Wendouree, he's just going to... They realise they're just going to go. Stop stuffing around with the ball. Over the top. They've got numbers. Fitzgibbon. Now you might pass it off. Man in space here. He's just going to put it onto the one-on-one. Well ran there. That was really good work rate from this player. Tries to put it back in and does. Gets the favourable bounce. There is Murphy. Handball back. Barnes into the middle. He'll link up with Bond. Bond. Can he hit someone over the top? Good hands and a good mark from Isaac Grant.
He's been absolutely killing the fourth term
And then he goes from 50 and misses at the left side this time. Well, he's had a good day, Isaac Grant, but just on a couple of occasions, should have taken his time and probably should have kicked that one as well. Could have 2 goals in this last quarter and absolutely shut the door on Lake Wendouree. But there's still a chance with only 5 minutes gone in this last quarter. As he jumps on it, is the umpire going to read it? He says, holding the ball. You dived on it. Redan going to send it in once again. This is Jack Richards. Take his time. Now we go on that left foot. Just put it up. Hope someone will jump on it. Murphy's thinking about it. He does. Off hands. No one can quite grab the ball. Umpire lets the game go. Comes off the boot of Joel O'Connell and it might be touched. No, it's not. It's out of bounds on the full. And Cooper Atkinson's just ran to try and get this. Oh, it's gone a bit further than that. It's going to come to short. Right on the boundary. Is it within distance? He's probably got to kick at 50, 55. Almost. Tougher spot in the ground. But a bit of... He's going to have to recreate Jamie Elliott's goal from the MCG last week as he just chips it in the path of Grant, who's been absolutely everywhere this final term. He's kicked 2 ripping points. Hopefully he can kick. Mate, no, he's going to do the unselfish thing and kick the Bond and comes off the hands of Bond. He probably should have shot. Now Atkinson runs into trouble, gets dumped, and he's going to get the free kick. And there's a little bit of a scrap on in the middle of the ground. I don't think the Redan players like how their teammate in Cooper Atkinson was thrown to the ground. But either way, he's going to come out with a free kick. And from 35 metres out, directly in front, he can put the nail in the coffin of this one at City Oval. 10-14-74, Redan to 8-5-53, Lake Wendouree. Cooper Atkinson has had a good day. Kicks, it looks okay, looks a little bit right, and running over the top and marking. The umpire says, we're going to have a little discussion in the field, and the goal umpire, I guess that's behind. As they have all day through the kick-outs, they go long and they've gone high. On this occasion, it's going to be turned over. Oh, he didn't want to go for the ball then. They win it anyway through Barnes. Barnes short to Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon gathers, looks to the middle, goes on his opposite, hits up, can't quite. Grant's there. He's going to get the hands out. He does, gets it to Atkinson. Atkinson, handball over the top. Well done from the Lake Wendouree player to win that ball back. Couple there, out now. Here's Corbett. Turns his man inside out, goes to the middle. That was silky from Corbett. Now Hallier runs his teammate into a little bit of trouble, goes back to Hallier. They need to create something here on the outer side, and Jack Richards runs that one out of bounds. Good contest that Lake Wendouree put up today, but Redan's class has come through in this second half. Over the top, hands good, great tackle. Brings him to ground, can't quite now. They'll go out of the other side. Barnes, he's been running everywhere. Puts it in the space of Fitzgibbons. He's got more space than the first Astronauts. If he can gather it, he can't. He just throws it on the boot. It was a little bit interesting from Fitzgibbons there. Just had to gather it, but he'll deal with the stoppage. He probably wouldn't mind the well-earned break there.
Redan looked to be outnumbering them all over the ground. There just looks to be more Lions jerseys out there at the moment.
Well done. Good spin out from player in Tim Collins. It goes through the middle. Back to Cooper James. Cooper James goes on. Here's Jake Adams. Adams goes shot on. Kicks it straight to a Lions player. Just what you said then, Jake. They're just outnumbering over the ground, and Short took that interceptive mark, and they're going to go wider. They're going to come back in. They're daring with their ball movement. Here's Fitzgibbons. It's a perfect example of what they've done all day. They've outworked them after half-time. The Lions have outworked the Lakers. Goes shorter to Atkinson. He had the last shot on goal. Can they find a target inside 50? Running into his Grant. He's got it. Isaac Grant's got the ball. And he doesn't want to stuff around with it, just plays on, kicks. Has he kicked this one? He hasn't. He's kicked his third behind of the quarter. And you're just wondering why he played on. They're 22 points up. He goes back, takes 30 seconds and kicks that one. And it's nearly all over. Anyway, he'd have his time again, but he's been finding the opportunities as they go back. Lake Wendouree, Angus Gove. Going to go wider, over the top. Can't quite get it to his teammate in James. Now off hands. And it's going to be a stoppage. Isaac Grant will be kicking himself. You could have 3 last quarter goals. Very gettable opportunities. They look like they're starting to own this game. Redan. Lake Wendouree's contested balls, their best aspect of their game, and they've lost their way with it a little bit.
The Lions are just looking to want it more at the moment.
Comes out. Well set up behind it was Atkinson. He got the fist in, but a couple of Lake Wendouree players are there. Now he goes back and gets his own ball, Atkinson, and hits the Lake Wendouree player. Maybe got the jerseys mixed up, but I don't think so. Anyway, he comes back towards the middle. Well done. He's short. Handballs it, tries to get to Barnes, can't quite, goes back, finds his own ball, and then it's stuck under the pack, and the umpire's going to have a ball up in the middle of the ground. Redan 10-16, 76 to 8-5, 53 Lake Wendouree, 12 minutes gone on the Ballarat Toyota. Match of the day, proudly brought to you by McDonald's. This ball's kicked forward. Can't quite get it. Here's the kid, gets it well, tries to keep his feet, loses it now. Oh, well done. That was silky from the Lake Wendouree player. Goes back in the middle. Gets the 1-2 with Collins. Now can they find someone? They can. That's a good mark from the Lake Wendouree player. He's 55 out. He'd have to give it everything he's got with the wind. Here's Corbett. Started the game exceptionally. Went a little bit missing later on. Kicks it to the pocket. Can he take good contested mark? He can't. Round the corner from the Lake Wendouree player. Kicks the goal. Good goal from Lake Wendouree to get one back, and they still could be in with a chance here. Redan 10-16. I'll just get you the score in a second. What are your thoughts, Jake, in this final quarter? Can Lake Wendouree still get back into this contest?
Yeah, definitely. Redan just look to be rushing the ball when they have their opportunities. They just need to slow it down the forward line, make the most of those opportunities. Like the Lakers look to be doing that, and if they keep doing that, they definitely can get back in this one.
Yeah, definitely. I think they've shown enough that they can come back. Just got to get back on their turns. They're back in the middle. The big boys in the middle. Cushion gets it out. Can't quite get it to his teammate, and now it's back out. The player who kicked the last goal was Bailey Thompson. Snap around the corner. Now, hands out. Good, throws it on the boot. Gets it forward. Lake Wendouree. There's Lockie Dood. It's out wide to his teammate. Gets it out. Good, puts his hands up, trying to show the umpire that he's trying to get rid of it. He did enough, Rory O'Keefe. They get one here, Lake Wendouree. They could still be within a sniff. They just got to get this. Huge next goal. Bond trying to get it out, just drops it. Umpire was right in front, said he got rid of it legally, and we'll have another ball up. Ten, 16, 76, Redan to 9, 5, 59, Lake Wendouree. 14 minutes gone on the Ballarat Twitter scoreboard. So we can hear, get him off from the boundary line. Could be an injured player. George running after it. The captain trying to get his team home. Handballs over the top to Farnsworth. Farnsworth runs through the middle, taking the game on as they have all day. Over to Murphy. Murphy with the hands over the top to Giampello. Giampello kicks it back now. There's a 1-on-2 running inside the 50. Can Lake Wendouree defend this? Oh, it was really well done from Wirtz to handball it back now. Grant. Can Grant get it around the corner? He gets it to Giampello again. Giampello hands out to Wirtz. Wirtz in and under the pack. Can't quite get the ball out. And we'll have a stoppage. 45 metres out from goal.
Redan able to get people over to the stoppages, over to the contest first. We're able to turn that into a 3v4 from a 2v2.
Just looking more dangerous when they get the ball, I think. Murphy can't quite. Oh, smash to the ground was Grant. He's been in and under all day. Ball's up. Slapped down. Murphy, good hands, turns it over. Now kicked in front. Bounces in front of him. Cans out. Cushing the ruckman's there. Gets it in front. Oh, it's really classy to get the hands off to Farnsworth. Farnsworth gets caught and he's pinned, holding the ball. The umpire makes a decision. Scott Carlin looks up, goes towards the middle of the ground. He turns it over once again. They've got to be brave here and risk losing by 6 or 7 goals to try and win this one. So I don't mind that at all. As Farnsworth tries to jump over the top, can't quite. Oh, good tackle from the Redan player. Umpire says play on, and the ball's run over the line by Jack Richards. 10-16, 76 to 9-5, 59. Lake Wendouree trailing. 17 minutes gone in this last quarter. Barnes tries to get the ball, can't quite. Handball out. Oh, really well done to Farnsworth. Kicks it over the top. They've got the numbers back here. Here's Dood. That's it. He's going to go on that long left foot, try and switch it. Here we go. There's an opportunity for Lake Wendouree. They want to go. They don't. They're just going to hold it up, but I don't know why. Going to try and get the ball moving in their favour. Get it down to their forward line. Try and win their second game of the year. There's no point holding it up now. 10-16, 76. Redan to 9-5, 59. Lake Wendouree. 18 minutes gone in this last quarter. Thrown back in. Cushing gets it down. Oh, good run down tackle on Joel O'Connell there. Wasn't rewarded. Not many tackles been rewarded today. A tough game of footy. The umpires have let it play. Bit old school, I don't mind it. Hands down. Lake Wendouree. Oh, well done. Really classy from that player to get it forward for Redan. Goes down and he's kicked it out of bounds. Love a throw in, I think. Oh no, it's a free kick downfield, it must be. Now they're going to go quickly. George gets the mark in the pocket. Used his body beautifully there. There must have been a downfield free kick because they took it from after the ball was kicked, and now the captain can put it beyond doubt for Lake Wendouree. Runs around on the arc, kicks around the corner, and he's missed again and kicks Redan's 17th minor score. 10-17, 77 to 9-5, 59. Lake Wendouree. Wendouree have to try and do something here. Here's Dood, runs it out, runs his full measure and maybe a little bit more, maybe a lot more. He runs to 45 metres. And then the ball gets parried out of bounds. That's Jacob Short there telling the umpire he's just run 45 metres, and I tell you what, I'm on his side. Can't be doing that. Ball back in. Atkinson back in the ruck. Wins it and then kicks it forward. Can Murphy mark this? He can't. Here's Giampello. Oh, over the cross to Barnes. Barnes with the pace. He's going to swing back on his left and kick the goal. And I said he's missed again. Another opportunity goes begging for Redan. 10-17. Could be 10-18 even. 10-18. 78. They missed the point there to 9-5-59. Lake Wendouree. And Barnes, you thought that one, that's the third or fourth one they missed from the top of the goal square.
Yeah, like you said before, Archie, it's the time of the game where the Lakers just need to take a couple of risks and try and either get back in this or lose by more.
Definitely. Fortune favours the brave. Saying all day that I need to start chipping around, and I think that's what they're trying to do. It's tough, and Redan is so well set behind the ball. Gonna go long. Atkinson there, over the top. He's got the hands free and he can't. 20 minutes ticks over on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard for the Ballarat Toyota match today between Redan and Lake Wendouree. Dan leading by 19 points. Not out of it, they can get a quick one. Lake Wendouree. Going the way of Redan here. They could chip a couple of minutes off, but they still want to take the game on. Positive intent. Fitzgibbon, short. To Atkinson. Atkinson, short again. Tries to go through the middle. He can't quite. Following the ball up. Well done, hands. Tries to get it out. Gets spun now, and it's holding the ball. I sees that one. He's not happy with himself, but good tackle from Coxall. He was red hot in the third quarter. Got Lake Wendouree back in this game. It's going to go down the line. Hopes one flies. It's fisted. Oh, Atkinson, he's been good. He just gets rid of his opponent. And they handball it on, kick down the line. It's kicked out of bounds.
I've noticed this quarter's been a lot less stop-start, which is definitely going the way of Redan.
Yeah, I think that shows the work rate at Lake Wendouree in the first three quarters. It's taken it out of them. Haven't been able to man up as well, and it's created the free-flowing ball movement that Redan love to play. So trying to exit here. Just not as experienced. Younger teams. Atkinson comes over the top for another mark. It's not paid. And then he goes back and gets his own ball. He's played beautiful today. Flynn Atkinson. Go back. Ball up. Over the top. Trying to get the hands out. He can't quite now. He's tackled. Another ball up. 10-18, 78. Redan to 9-5, 59. Lake Wendouree. 23 minutes gone on the Ballarat Toyota scoreboard. They want to do something about it. They got to do something now. Atkinson back in the ruck. Gets it down. Good tackle on his opponent there. Not quite. Well done. Handball out. Oh, beautiful. Lee Governor from Farnsworth over the top. Good linking of chain of handballs. There's Grant. Can he hit up a kick? He does. Now they'll go through the middle. Here's Farnsworth. He's kept running. Can they finish it off here? Redan to the captain in George. Shakes the mark. Wants to keep going. I'm not sure why. Oh, and what a mark. Going back with the flight. From Gampolo. All eyes for the ball on that occasion, and Jarrett Giampalo. I think the kick from Lockie George wasn't an intended target. It's meant to be Fitzgibbons, but Giampalo made it his own and could ice the game here to put it within the doubt. He's done it. They all get around him. Jarrett Giampalo. Great goal. Every player on the ground just about gets to him. He's shown him how to kick a goal in this last, and no other Redan player could. Thoughts on that one, Jake?
Yeah, it was really good. The flow of ball movement from the back line all the way to the forward line was unreal to watch. That might be the dagger for the Lakers.
Yeah, 11-18, 84 Redan to 9-5, 59. Things a bridge too far now. 25 minutes gone in the last quarter. The Ballarat Toyota Football League. Don't think they can kick the remaining goals. It's half-assed now. Atkinson back in the middle.
The Lakers have just looked to run out of legs in the fourth term here.
Yeah.
Definitely slowed down a lot since the third.
Shows a lack of pressure as well. Good call, Jake. Now back down Atkinson. Good hands down to Daniel Bond. He didn't get an opportunity to get rid of it. You have a look now. They're going to got a less stars in the middle. Atkinson down, straight down to Bond. You have a look at the midfield there. They got Fitzgibbon, Farnsworth, Grant, Barnes. It's really all their premium players here, making sure they get the job done. Percentage still being a factor for the rest of the season as well, remember. So a quarter slip up or a couple more goals could be the difference between playing finals and not. So they win the ball, Wendouree, and it's a great run down tackle from Isaac Green. He's had a great last quarter. Probably should have 3 goals to go with it. But that's the type of efforts that the coach loves when the game's nearly all over. Gets out to Fitzgibbon. Gives it up to Atkinson. He's going to have to go find his own ball after Fitzgibbon's handball wasn't up to him. And now he gets through. Just gets rid of him nearly, and then, yeah, he's caught holding the ball. I don't know why he didn't try and get rid of that. The umpire wasn't looking, but he threw it straight at the ground. Corbett inside. Mark, maybe. No, over the top. Well done. Over the top. Good work. Takes the mark again, Atkinson. He's tried his heart out all day. He's probably absolutely gassed now, but handball's back in the middle. Can't even kick the ball. It's given. He's that tired. Flynn Atkinson. Fair enough as well. Competing in the ruck as most of the game. It's given. With a wobbling ball. Goes down. Now he's got some problems in his teammate. Broadbent, but he doesn't get rid of it. And the umpire said that's all right. 28 minutes gone. Siren can't be far away. Corbett gets it. Great tackle. Oh, and he's slung in the ground. I hope he saw it. He's holding his neck there. I hope he's all right. Flynn Atkinson slung him into the ground. Don't think it would have been intentional. He just followed through with the tackle. Corbett. Neck going, go to the middle. Doesn't really have a target in mind. Just hope someone pops up, and it doesn't happen. Now they'll run through. Here's Barnes. So over the top, Fitzgibbon. They've got a player all on his own if they can find him. It's McLean. McLean's going to get the ball. He's got more space than the first Astronauts. Handballs it over the top to his mate and Grant. He's kicked 3 points this quarter. Can he kick a goal? He can! Isaac Grant kicks the goal after kicking 3 points this quarter. Slots that one.
He's had a sensational game. Something really to be proud of for the young kid.
Well done from Isaac Grant. 12-18-90. Redan to 9-5-59. Lake Wendouree. 28 minutes gone now in the fourth quarter. A 31-point margin. Redan have done enough today, and they've flexed their muscles in this last quarter and most of the second half, showing why they should be playing finals in 2022. As the ball's back in the middle, Flynn Atkinson can't quite win it. It's Lake Wendouree get the clearance. Was well done there from Hyler trying to go in, and he's taking a ground. Ball up again. Flynn Atkinson jump over the top. Just beat Hyler. Now they go out here. Lake Wendouree through Bailey Thompson, who gets caught holding the ball. Redan might run out these final minutes, so they might try and score, as I mentioned, with the percentage still being a factor this season. Daniel Bond. Hicks into it. It's a nice kick. Well weighted to his captain now. Bond, can he do something special here? He's in the pocket. It's tough. Oh, and you can see it unfolding in front of him there. You can see him thinking through that. Lockie George. Josh couldn't get it bounced his way. 29 minutes gone now. 12-18-90 to Redan to 9-5-59. Lake Wendouree. The ball comes down. Well done from Corbett. Takes him on. Could have been a free kick to Atkinson. He still puts his head over the ball, appealing for it. The umpire's not going to fall for it. And there's a ball up 35 metres out from the Redan goal. Umpire's going to get moving. Get it out. Handball. Now they can kick a sealer or a finisher, whatever you want to call it. And it gets over the top to McLean to put some icing on this Redan cake. After the siren, 12-18-90. Redan's 9-5-59. Like Wendouree, he's going to kick it check side banana and miss to the far side. So the final score will be Redan 12-19 or 12-20 even. 92 to Lake Wendouree 9-5-59. Lazy 31-32 points. It was a good battle today, good contest. Here's the Carlton Draft post-match summary. Some of your players today, Jake, that you thought played well?
Atkinson, he was definitely a star out there all day. Definitely be gassed now, but he's worked hard all day. As well as Lachlan George, he's killed it all day.
Yeah, nice, yeah. For me, some of the players that I thought stood out today was the midfield for Redan in the second half. You look at Lincoln Barnes, Paddy Fitzgibbon, Liam Farnsworth. They all contributed in the midfield. Isaac Grant going through there, Daniel Bond. I really think Redan's a team you look at and it's all over the board. There's no passengers. They're all a one-in, all-in type of team. Obviously, Flynn Atkinson was probably best on ground for me today. And Isaac Grant, it was great to see him get some reward with a goal at the end there after kicking 3 points in the last quarter. Nick Cushing, the ruckman for Redan, started the game exceptional. His first two quarters and halfway of his third. Then he went missing a little bit. We think he might have had a knee injury or some type of his leg injury was going off. Atkinson went in the ruck. And if anything, that gave him some more run through. So it could have been a blessing in disguise for Redan there. Looking at Lake Wendouree, they started off really good. I think they gave Redan a little bit of a shock. You have a look at their more experienced campaigners in Joel. Joel and Lockie O'Connell really dominating. And at the start there, with their contested ball, really made it a challenge for Redan with the stop-start play. Sam Canny and Brandon Hallier also had good games. So good work to those boys. Any final thoughts on the game, Jake?
Jacob Axel, he also did a lot in the second term, I believe it was. He had 2 goals. Really good to see.
Yep. And do you think that Redan have it up to play in finals this year?
Yeah, definitely. If they continue the footy they showed in that fourth quarter, definitely good enough to play finals. Yeah,
well, that's it from us today at for Redan in live stream for the Ballarat Toyota Match of the Day, brought to you by McDonald's. As always, I'd like to thank Caleb Ludlow, who's the skills behind this operation. So well done to you, mate. The Red Onion commentary team, the Ballarat and Football Netball League, and our City Oval for letting us use their facilities today. And Jake Bagg, thank you, mate, for joining me in commentary today. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been good. Privileged to be on beside you for this match.
No worries. Catch us next week for the Ballarat Tournament Match of the Day. It's Vinarchi and Jake. Thank you.